the teenage witch. Beginning this fall, she will be hosting her own talk show, The Caroline Rhea Show. Please welcome Caroline Rhea. Thanks for being here.
My pleasure. I haven't seen you since you got married. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Lucky lady. Sorry, girls.
And boys.
All the yeah. It's true. It's not that it's not true. Yeah. So you look terrific, by the way. You look very nice.
Thank you. I think I look a little bit like Endora. Don't you? I kind of have that vibe.
The flowing gown.
It was a little B. Arthur Endora. I thought it was. You know, I'm obsessed with shopping.
Mm-hmm.
You know this? And do you know that they only have up to size 8 in Los Angeles? Every store has like 4, 6, and 8.
Right.
So I went to this little boutique, and this very lovely, tiny Japanese girl. Literally, I walked into the store like this, and she comes up and she goes, "Oh, we have something in your size." I said, "But I didn't tell you what size I am." And she goes, "Large." I'm not kidding. And then she rushes over and she goes, "We have one dress in large. You buy it?" I said, "You know what? It hasn't come to the point that I have to buy anything that fits. Do you know what I mean?"
Right.
Well, maybe we take the dressing room curtain and we wrap it around you with a rope and we make a skirt. It's very pretty. I was like...
That doesn't sound so good.
And then if you do ask for a bigger size, they get so upset with you. Like, literally, I said, "Do you have this in a 10? And this girl was like this. Oh my God. I'm like, "Did I just make you sick?" And she's like, "You know what? I was going to do that later anyway." So, no, we don't have anything that big.
See, that's L.A., though.
I know.
It's just an impossible standard.
I know.
You know? I think you look terrific.
Here I shop in the petites department. So there you go.
That was a lie. Now,
They're all what's with your Jerry Springer crowd?
Yeah. They came from a bus
They
right
want us to
there.
fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the crowd that used to watch Good Times in the audience. Get him, JJ! I'm just amusing myself now.
I loved that show.
It was a good show.
I loved it.
Yeah, those were good times. Now, now you're traveling a lot because you got to promote this show. When does the show go on?
How weird is it to say she's going to be on the Caroline Rhea Show? I'm like, it's the Rosie O'Donnell Show. Yeah, it's...
No, it's your show now. That's the thing.
I know. It's very scary.
You've got to...
No, really. No, it's okay. Like, you're like... There you go.
See, they're just into reacting.
I feel that security has me pegged. Do you know what I mean? Literally, I go through
like
security.
When you're traveling?
No, the Al-Qaeda bowling team will go through, and there's not a beep to be had. You know what I mean?
Right.
Excellent strike. Yes. You know, and I go through and like, completely every single time. So I go through this particular time, and this is the 3rd time within the airport that I had been stopped. And I'm always trapped in that little, you know, security kit with, like, some grandmother who has God Bless America, like, sewn into her shirt.
Right.
Or someone with, like, 5,000 embroidered bears. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm like, well, you're wearing the traditional terrorist attire, you know. So I'm standing there like this, and they wand me.
Right.
And it's always the boots. And then you have to take off your boots, and I have that scary second toe that's longer than my arm, so I don't like to take off my boots. And
Wait a minute, what do you mean? You're just saying, like, oh, you've all got that. I don't know. What is that?
no, give me that pencil for a second.
Sure.
All right. This would be me in sandals, okay? That's all I'm saying. My second toe has a big, it's prehensile, okay? 8 of my toes get pedicures, 2 get manicures. So it's not like I want to show them that, you know? It's like this big scary toe. So I take off my boots, and of course, I haven't, like, I've chipped away at my pedicure. I haven't actually, you know? So I'm looking trashy. This is the 3rd time. Plus, I think I probably have stinky feet at this point, so I'm just like, oh, I'm so sick of this. So then she goes like this. This woman comes over to me, and she goes, "Are you wearing an underwire bra?" And I was like, "Why, yes, I am." Like, I thought she was admiring the support, you know?
Right.
Like I'm a
nice
girl.
rack.
Exactly,
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what they say sometimes, those crazy kids.
Really?
Yeah.
They say that
I wouldn't
to you?
say things like that. No, I don't say that. I'm a consummate gentleman. I'm just saying some horrible person might say that. Anyway, continue with your story.
Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah.
Okay, so the woman goes, "Are you wearing an underwire bra?" And I go, "Yes." And she goes, "Come with me." And I was like, So I go, I'm like this. And then she comes around the corner, and I go, "Okay, look, are you happy? I'm wearing an underwire bra." And she goes, "I didn't want to see it." And I'm like, I just flashed the security woman for no reason at all. So she comes over, and she goes like this. And they always ask for permission, like you're going to say no and have like the entire country arrest you. They go, I need to put my fingers underneath the underwire and go all the way around your bra. Can I do that? And I'm like this. I go, okay, go ahead. And I had the worst thought the whole time she's doing it. All I could think was, she's not even pretty.
Oh, God.
I mean,
Like you're looking for like a turn-on or something?
Well, you know, I mean, all right. If you're going to get somebody to go like this around, let it be Cindy Crawford, you know? Not Helgi. Anyway.
Her name was not Helgi.
It was Helgi.
And so what, they really do, why do they have to do
This, Conan. It was this.
That's, oh, I thought,
Come in, Tokyo.
I was coming in from the top.
You're like this.
I'm sorry. I was doing these sarcastic space quotes.
Exactly.
That's a really good idea. I didn't know that this was a different
Conan,
thing.
the security guard.
Ah.
Let me see.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what I would do.
Yeah, I'm sure that
We
is
gotta
what you
check
would
that
do.
bra. Ah. Now,
There
that's why
might
they...
be something in your panties. Let's see. All right, sorry. Go ahead.
Now, you're engaged. Let's talk about this.
Let's talk about this.
Yeah, this is a big deal.
I find, though, that the behavior has changed from before we got engaged to the fact that we're now engaged. Did you do that, too, when you got engaged?
I
Were you
don't
like a
remember,
different
man.
person?
I was in an alcoholic haze. No, I'm just... no,
Remember at rehab when you met her?
Yeah. Yeah, and we had the same codependency. No, no, I did not find that to be true. I thought the behavior stayed the same.
Really?
Yeah.
Because he never, ever farted before we got engaged, and now it's like a second language. So... I'm sorry. I know, you're not supposed to... My mother said that was like the F word when I was a kid. You were never allowed to say that. I thought that was the F word.
Right.
Hey, fart off, buddy.
Yeah.
And now it's like, you know, how he says good morning and good night. It's horrifying.
You'd think that he'd wait till after the wedding, like when the deal is
Right.
really set,
Right.
to be doing it with impunity now.
I know, but can you imagine what's going to happen after we're married? I'm terrified.
That's when he's bringing out the big guns, yeah. I like to cone vomit for fun. Blah, you know. Shooting stuff around left and right. I don't know what comes after that.
Anyway, his name is Brad, because if I mention my real fiance after that comment, he's going to never marry me.
So that's the worst thing?
Yeah, no, and then the snoring has become very, like he's got very, do you snore?
You're sleeping together and you're not married?
No, it's so loud I can hear him in his apartment.
No.
No. Don't set me up in front of my mother, bitch. God. You, not her. I don't know
Oh!
Look at me, I'm always like duking it out with you. Yeah, the snoring, do you snore?
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, he does some really, like the kind of melodic kind is a little bit, like that's fun to hear too. Like just a little, the darling kind.
Right.
He does that one, the kind of Darth Vader making an obscene phone call kind, like that. It's like I keep dreaming that there's a giant cat with a hairball next to me. But that one, I was so in love when he started doing it. It was kind of had like a melodic rhythm, and I was like, ah.
Mm-hmm.
But then he's developed some weird ones, like he does this. Like he's a big grouper fish blowing kisses in the ocean.
That's not him snoring. That's him going quietly insane, I think.
And then he has another one that he's like his having a sandwich in the middle of the night. He's just like, and then he does them. So I occasionally do this to him, which some people think is mean, but I occasionally just go, and he goes, and he wakes up like he's choking to death. And then I immediately pretend I'm asleep, so I'm like this. And he goes, honey, did you just wake me up? And I go, no. And it took me forever to get to sleep. And now you've woken me up again. And he's like, I'm sorry, babe. And then I sleep like this.
This is going to be a
evil.
horrible marriage. You're going to be screwing with each other's... No, I mean, it's going to be a
Thank
good
you
marriage.
for your well wishes. Look at the time.
It'll be a terrific marriage.
It really will. This is what you do. And then you smell
What?
the Three Stooges security guard. And you're like,
You and I should never... We should never be allowed on the same talk show.
Never, ever, ever.
We're children that should be separated.
I feel that this is the most well-behaved we've ever been.
Anytime you want, baby. Sabrina the Teenage Witch airs Friday nights at 8 on the WB.
But I'm off that show. Watch my own in the fall.
Or look for the Caroline Rhea Show in the fall.
Every time on every station.
All right.
All the
Caroline
time.
Rhea, thank you for being here. That was terrific. Watch this. All right, Tommy Davidson's going to be out in just a minute. But first, here's a word. Don't laugh. You're going to have to do this soon. Here's a word.
I cannot believe you're plugging this blatantly. I'm in shock.
It's what pays the bills, baby. Tommy Davidson's going to be out in a minute, but first, here's a word from Doc's Hard Lemonade. Doc's Hard Lemonade. Now that's refreshing.
Wait.
It'll make you go from this to this.
That's it. Party's over. Push me to my limit. I'm gonna break. This is me breaking. Gonna snap. Hello? Is it possible to tell the kids to keep the noise down?
Oh, we don't have any kids.
Oh.
Now that's refreshing. Doc's Hard Lemon Flavored Malt Beverage.
Come on! Come on!
5% alcohol by volume.
I just want to do it right today.
Pick up the Academy Award winner Black Hawk Down with extra special features.
Let's go!
From Jerry Bruckheimer and Ridley Scott.
We're going home!
Black Hawk Down. Buy it now on DVD.